Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to cover a set of questions related to Azure Traffic Manager. I believe these questions and answers will help you understand how Azure Traffic Manager works and how to troubleshoot common issues. So, let's get started. Our first technical question is, why is my application not reachable even though Traffic Manager is showing as enabled? So for this, answer is, Traffic Manager operates at the DNS level. If your endpoint is down or DNS propagation hasn't completed, users may experience connectivity issues. Also, you can check the health probe status to ensure it isn't marking the endpoint as degraded or disabled. Now next question. How does Traffic Manager determine which endpoint to direct traffic to? Answer is, Traffic Manager uses different routing methods such as priority, weighted, performance, geographic, and multi-value. Based on the selected routing method and the real-time health of each endpoint, Traffic Manager decides which endpoint should serve the request. Now next question. What happens if all endpoints configured in Traffic Manager become unhealthy? Answer is, if all endpoints are marked unhealthy, Traffic Manager will stop routing traffic, and users may experience DNS resolution failures. To avoid this, configure fallback options such as Azure Front Door or additional DNS records pointing to a backup service. Now next question. Why does Traffic Manager show the wrong endpoint when using the performance routing method? Answer is, performance routing chooses endpoints based on latency, not the user's physical location. If the DNS resolver detects lower latency from another region, it may select that endpoint. For strict geographic control, use geographic routing instead. Now next question. What could cause frequent failovers between endpoints in a priority-based Traffic Manager profile? Answer is, this is often due to unstable or inconsistent health probe responses. Ensure your health probe path is valid, accessible, and not blocked by NSGs, firewalls, or WAFs. Now next question. How do I troubleshoot when Traffic Manager is not failing over to the next endpoint? Answer is, you can verify. The primary endpoint is truly down or not. The health probe path is correct or not. The backup endpoint is enabled and healthy. TTL is not causing delay in DNS propagation. Now next question. What is the impact of DNS TTL on Traffic Manager routing? Answer is, TTL, time to live, defines how long DNS responses are cached. If TTL is high, example 300 seconds, users may continue to connect to an old IP address even if failover occurred. To improve responsiveness, you can lower the TTL value, example to 30 seconds. Ensure DNS servers used by clients respect the TTL setting. Now next question. Can Traffic Manager be used to route traffic to on-premises endpoints? Answer is, yes. As long as your on-premises endpoint has a public IP address or FQDN and is reachable from the internet and Traffic Manager can perform health probes on it, it can be included in the configuration. Why are health probes failing even when the endpoint is up? Answer is, most common reasons for this is wrong protocol or port, health probe path not accessible, NSG, WAF, or firewall blocking Traffic Manager's probe IPs, TLS SSL handshake issues for HTTPS probes. Now next question. How do you monitor Traffic Manager health probe logs? Answer is, you can enable Azure Monitor diagnostic logs for Traffic Manager and send them to Log Analytics, Event Hub, or Storage account for analysis. Now next question. In a weighted routing setup, why does one endpoint receive all the traffic? Answer is, you can check if other endpoints are unhealthy. If weight is set incorrectly, for example, one has 100 and others have 0. Health probe issues on low traffic endpoints. Now next question. Can we use Traffic Manager with an Azure App Service? Answer is, yes. You can use the App Services default FQDN or a custom domain and ensure health probes are accessible. Now next question. Why is my traffic manager profile in a degraded state? Answer is, this means one or more endpoints are failing health probes. Check probe configuration, endpoint accessibility, and ensure no security rules block probes. Now next question. Can I use Traffic Manager to switch between regions for disaster recovery? Answer is, yes. We can use priority routing where the secondary region is a failover endpoint activated only if the primary is down. Now next question. How do I test failover behavior in Traffic Manager? Answer is, we can temporarily disable the primary endpoint. Simulate a health probe failure, example, block port 80. Use nslookup or dig to test DNS resolution behavior. Now next question. How can I implement geo-blocking in Traffic Manager? Answer is, you can use geographic routing. You can restrict users from specific regions by not defining an endpoint for that region or using custom logic at the endpoint to reject requests. Now next question. Can I use Traffic Manager to balance traffic between Azure and AWS endpoints? Yes, we can. As long as your AWS endpoint has a public IP or FQDN and responds to Traffic Manager's health probes, you can use it in an external endpoint configuration. This enables hybrid or multi-cloud traffic distribution using Azure Traffic Manager. Now next question. Can I restrict a specific country from accessing my service using Traffic Manager alone? Answers is yes, indirectly. Using geographic routing, if you do not assign a specific country to any endpoint, Traffic Manager will not respond to DNS queries from that region. This effectively blocks traffic from that country at the DNS level without needing a firewall or WAF. Now next question. What are the key metrics available for Azure Traffic Manager monitoring in Azure Monitor? Answers is, Azure Traffic Manager provides the following important metrics. Endpoint status by profile shows the health, online degraded disabled of each endpoint. Queries by endpoint, number of DNS requests Traffic Manager sent to each endpoint. Probe health status, whether the health probes are succeeding or failing. Query count, total number of DNS queries received by Traffic Manager. These metrics help in understanding traffic distribution, availability, and potential endpoint failures. Now next question. How do I view historical health probe failures in Traffic Manager? You can enable diagnostic settings for Traffic Manager to send data to Log Analytics. And then you can use KQL script in Log Analytics to query historical probe results. For example, Azure Diagnostics table with pipe where resource type is equal to traffic monger profiles. Vertical bar where operation name is equal to probe felt. Vertical bar project time generated, endpoint name, result description. This allows trend analysis and correlation with app issues. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe our channel and thanks for watching this video.